The first Commandos were formed from the army during the Second World War. At that time, most of Europe was controlled by Nazi Germany, and Britain stood alone. The then Prime Minister, Winston Churchill, called for the creation and training of a new elite fighting force to carry the fight across the sea to the enemy. Thus, the Commandos were born. Formed from volunteers across the army, they quickly gained a reputation for toughness, discipline, and aggression. The early raids met with mixed military success, but did much to lift the morale of the civilian population, then suffering from the horrors of the Blitz. As the war progressed, the Commandos saw operations in every theatre, whether it was carrying out small raids or taking part in major amphibious landings. And as their role grew, their ranks were swelled by units of the Royal Marines. When the war ended in 1945, the decision was taken to maintain only the Royal Marine Commando units, and the Army Commandos were disbanded. In the post-war years, the Royal Marine Commandos continued the traditions set by their predecessors, seeing action in the war in Korea and counter-terrorist operations in Malaya. However, it was decided in 1961 that they needed specialist fire support from the Army. '29 Field Regiment, then stationed in Plymouth, was re-rolled as a Commando Night Regiment.
No, correct!
Since its incorporation into 3 Commando Brigade, '29 Commando Regiment has supported the Marines in conflicts in Borneo, Oman, Aden, and in Operation Corporate, the battle to retake the Falkland Islands. More recently, soldiers from the regiment have seen service during the Gulf War. Operation Safe Haven in northern Iraq and Kurdistan, taken its turn in security duties in Northern Ireland, and seen service with the United Nations and NATO peacekeeping force in Bosnia and the former Yugoslavia.